Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Journey YouTube channel. This is I the Great again. Yeah, I forgot the topic, but today we're going to talk about sleep paralysis and the fact that if the spirit isn't present, the body really can't do nothing. You get me? I'm going to explain it as best as I can. Yeah, one vehicle apart. Anyways, yeah, as best as I can. You get me? I say? So sleep paralysis. Alright, I'm going to explain what about the elements and I actually explain to you guys that spirit is an element, consciousness, ether is an element. And with that being said now, in sleep paralysis, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with sleep paralysis, but while growing up in Jamaica, they said up you hold you down. They say when you wake up and like can't move, like you literally conscious, so you're awake but your body can't move, you can't speak, you can't move, you know, you can only look around. And it's a very scary process when it happens to you, you get what I say? And then these superstitious people say, up here, hold it down. And then I understand nothing, and then I research nothing, then don't try to understand it, then don't try to figure it out. But then just say, hold up here, hold it down, and then everybody afraid. But no, I'm realizing that thing with melanated people, a lot of us are higher dimensional beings. We are multi-dimensional beings, multi-dimensional beings who exist in multiple dimensions at the same time. So with that being said, if we exist in multiple dimensions at the same time, sometimes when you know your spirit travel, your astral travel every single night. When you're in a dream state, astral travel that. You get to me? I say you're literally in the astral plane and move up and down and not do what you do. You know? So your spirit leave your body every single night when you sleep. It can leave your spirit can leave your body to consciously. You can do it at will if you want, and that's what them call astral projection. You get what I say? They call it astral projection when you literally can, you know, go in a meditative state and like literally consciously make your spirit leave the body and walk the astral. I've done this many times. You get what I say? That's where I get most of my downloads them from too. That's why I know so much things. My astral project. You get what I say? I'm going to other dimensions so I can regain the knowledge and retain the knowledge to come talk to them about it. And marijuana helps for astral project a lot. That's why I use it. That's why I take it in a edible form. It helps me for astral project. Magic mushrooms too help me for astral project. Yeah, so psychedelics for the whole will help me for astral project. People talk about like ayahuasca and some other type of psychedelics like the frog and the frog venom and some shit, you know, we make them the toad venom, we make them astral project and some type of thing. But me use magic mushrooms and marijuana for astral project, right? Now with sleep paralysis now, what really happens is that you exist in a multiple dimensions, as I say. So sometimes, say the body, and more, it varies from being to being. How many dimensions you exist in at a given time. You have higher dimensional beings that exist in all the 10th dimension, from the 1st to the 10th dimension. You have some beings that only exist from the 1st to the 3rd dimension. You have some beings that only exist in a 1 dimension only. You get what I say? And everybody are really multi-dimensional beings, but most melanated people, heavily melanated people, are multi-dimensional beings. You get what I say? So in sleep paralysis now, that's why this happens to a lot of black people. You know, if you talk to white people, they probably don't know where your chat say. You know, you get what I say? But it happens to a lot of black people. Alright, so astral projection and sleep paralysis. Now with sleep paralysis, only thing what happens is that your spirit leave your body when you drop asleep, and it's just that your 3D body, this physical body, wake up before the actual spirit body, other dimensional body actually reach it. So the spirit just don't exist. You realize you can't really move, you can't do nothing. So your body is literally like a vegetable without the spirit. You ever see people turn vegetable in a life, it's like after an accident and then just sit down for all of their life and just like vegetable out? Yeah. That's because the spirit is not present anymore, you know. The lights are on but nobody is home. That's exactly what happens. Now spirit is present, and if spirit is not present in anything at all, there is no movement. You can't really do nothing. You get what I say? So yeah man, you know, sleep paralysis now, your body, say, high dimensional beings alone sleep paralysis happen to anyways. So you leave your body and go into the astral, say maybe in the 10th dimension and do whatever you're doing. And then the physical body wake up before it, for some strange reason, just wake up, the physical body wake up, but the spirit not reach back into the body yet. So that's why you just look around, you know what's going on. You get to me and say, that's why you can't move, that's why you can't talk. You find that the spirit make you can talk, and the spirit make you can even express yourself, and the spirit make you can move, and the spirit make the body active. So if the spirit is not present in the body, and that's why you find the sleep paralysis happen, you can't move, because the spirit not present yet. So you have to wait for the spirit to come back before you can even regain movement and them type of thing there. You get what I say? So yeah man, so the physical body is conscious, but without the spirit it can't really move, it can't really do anything. You get what I say? So that's sleep paralysis explained. And astral projection, as I say, we astral project every night in a dream form. That's why you can dream. That's why you see things. You literally move around, your spirit that see everything. You get what I say? And it just relate back to you. So sometimes your dream don't make no sense because honestly the spirit realm, this realm is a very logical realm. The spirit realm is not logical. Sometimes you will find 50 different experiences in one dream. Because that's how time is in the astral. Everything happen like one time, everything just happen after the other, you know. The time that really exists. You get what I say? So that with the astral plane and all of that. I don't really make it too long, but that is sleep paralysis and astral projection. And as I say, I astral project a lot. I'm an astral projector. You get what I say? I do it almost every day, consciously with psychedelics, and that's why I really use it. That's what the shamans them do. Them always use psychedelics, the ancient shamans, and you know, them used to help the villagers, them used to really them get information through astral projection and relate to the villagers them can know when danger is coming, because you know, astral projection, you can literally go into the future, you can go into the past, you can do a lot of things with astral projection, man. Believe me, if you watch the movie Lucy, the time when you see she have go back and forth in the past and future, astral projection, that she just reach a state of consciousness so she can move in the future and the past. That's astral projection. You can do it too. Every human being have the ability to astral project. You get what I mean? It's just that, and every human have access to certain dimensions, and every human have access to like 10th dimension, the 11th dimension, and all that. No, some beings only have access to like 6th dimension only, up to the 6th or up to the 7th. You get what I say? And that is still a lot of dimensions to actually go up. You know, I tell you the truth. You get what I say? So yeah man, big up the Journey YouTube channel. That's about astral projection and sleep paralysis. It's actually part 2 feet, but it's actually explained about the spirit. The spirit is not present in anything at all. There is no movement. You get what I say? So the spirit is not present in the ear, in the here, in the here, yeah, or in the ear, A-I-R. The ear are gonna be stagnant and still. If the spirit is not present in the water is gonna be stagnant too. You get what I mean? That's why you find stagnant waters. You know? And if the more spirit is in a thing, and the more movement and the more vibrant it is. You get what I say? So the more spirit is in a element, whatever element it is, the more spirit is in a fire, and the more the fire go blaze and go on wicked. The more spirit is in the water, and the more the water go move like this ocean. You get what I say? So there is more spirit in the ocean than in the river. That's why the oceans move different from the rivers. You know? That's why there's more spirit element in the rivers than the lakes. That's why the lakes them kind of stand still and the ponds them kind of stand still little, you know. But then you find that the river continuously flow because there's more spirit element in the rivers. You get what I say? There's more spirit element in like melanated beings than non-melanated beings, which is why we hear coil. There's movement, electricity, spiraling. You get what I say? Spiral is to be connected to the spirit. You get what I say? To spiral. And you find some beings them here don't spiral, them have less spirit, them have less of the spirit element. You get what I say? So let's have the God force. You get what I say? It's not to bash anybody, it's just the truth. Give thanks to the Journey YouTube channel once more. Big up, one love, peace out.